Hi guys, this is Stephanie and I am Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Today I'm coming to you with my TBR for the 2017 Booktube-a-thon, and I'm pretty excited about this. I've never officially done the Booktube-a-thon. Last year I kind of just tried to do it. I was still just watching Booktube. I didn't have a channel, and I was like, I'm gonna try and do this, but I got so overwhelmed by the 7 books you're supposed to read that I honestly read for probably the first day and then I just stopped. So I don't want to do that this year. I'm trying to be really smart about what books I'm choosing to read. I'm trying to choose smaller books, novellas and things like that, because realistically I don't read 7 books in a week, and that week's going to be a little busy for me. The week not too busy, but the weekend is going to be busy, and I probably won't have any time to read that Saturday and that Sunday. So most of my reading is going to have to be done Monday through Friday. Also, a side note, I was watching Brews Reviews. I'll link their channel below because I adore them. And they are doing both the Booktube-a-thon and the biannual Bibliothon because they overlap. I think 5 of the days overlap. So they're going to do them both. So I might look into doing that. I had already decided on this, and I frankly haven't had time to think about doing both of them between then and filming my video now. So I was kind of thinking that I might give it a thought, see if it's something I can pull off. But like I said, I'll have time during the week, but not on the weekend. The Booktube-a-thon starts on Monday the 24th and it ends on Sunday the 30th. Midnight to midnight, whatever time zone you're in. If you want to be part of this, I will go ahead and link that below. It's run by Ariel Bissett. She's a great channel. Feel free to subscribe. I will also link the Booktube-a-thon links below as well, so you can see what the challenges are, what the rules are, stuff like that. And you don't have to make a video if you don't want to. You can just follow along at home. I'm making a video this year because I'm afraid if I don't, then I will just wuss out and do nothing. And I don't want to do that. So quickly, I'm going to go over the 7 criteria of what we need to do, and I'm going to introduce to you the books that I'm planning on reading. Now please note that these books might change. I tend to be somebody who likes to read the mood that I'm in, so I don't always do so well when I have assigned books or TBRs. I try to kind of predict the mood I'm in, but I'm a girl. That's not always gonna happen. So if some of these books do change between now and the end, please forgive me for that. I will probably get to the other book eventually anyway. Also, you're gonna notice that there's gonna be some overlaps. So I might show you a book for the first challenge and then again for the second challenge. That's just how it's gonna be. They'll also have daily video challenges, and you're supposed to do daily updates of how you're doing. Now I'm gonna try super hard to do these. The daily updates I'll probably post the next morning. So I will post my day 1 update, day 2 morning, and so on and so forth. And then my day 7 update, I will just do an update of the whole week. I'm gonna try to do the video challenges. Like I said, I have a few busy days in there, so I might not be able to do all of them because I don't know when they announce them. I don't remember if they announce them the day before or the morning of. It's the morning of. I will try my best. But if it's the day before, I can probably get it done. So without further ado, challenge number 1 is a book with a person on the cover, and for that I'm going to go with Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Now this is a book that is already on my TBR for the month, and I actually was going to start it a few days ago, but I was like, this will fit really well into that. I think I'm just going to do it because it's going to cover a few of the challenges for me, and instead I picked up Illuminae. By the way, I'm really liking Illuminae. This is a book, it's kind of a Cinderella modern day retelling type of thing about a girl whose father invented, I think, for lack of other term, a Star Wars equivalent Comic-Con. So, and then they're going to be making a movie of it, and she doesn't really like who they picked to star in it, the male lead. And of course, in the Cinderella vein, her father's died and she's being raised by her evil stepmother and 2 evil stepsisters. This is about all I know about it. I really am going to try to get this book read during that week because, well, I mean, it's beautiful for one, and it has person on the cover for a second, and it just sounds great. Okay, this is my roommate's puppy. Ah! He is a puppy. So he still licks everything, and he's very happy to be here, aren't you, buddy? He's like, I'm so happy I can't even stand it. His name is Flynn, and he's a corgi. You see how long he is? He's a corgi. He's mixed with a Irish setter, red setter. He's mixed with another dog, but he's super cute, and he's being crazy by my feet right now, aren't you? And my other dogs are like, pick me up. I cannot. You're so big. Okay, I'm putting him down now. Challenge 2 is to read a hyped book, and for this I'm going with Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This is a heist book. I don't know a ton about it, but I know it's from 6 different perspectives, and it's a heist. I'm pretty good with that information. I am excited about reading it. It's been a very, very hyped book. I'm a little nervous because it is the biggest, like the thickest book on my TBR for this, so I'm a little nervous. I'm really, really, really hoping I can get it read. Also, it just sounds like Amazeballs books. Number 3 is finish a book in one day, and for this I'm going to go with Full Metal Alchemist Volume 2. I read the first volume. Yep. I read the first volume of Full Metal Alchemist, I want to say a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I liked it. I thought it was really fun. I'm kind of getting into manga a little bit. I definitely think I like graphic novels more, but this definitely has its place. I think it's about 2 brothers who both have body parts, part machine. I don't know how to describe this without like giving things away. Plus, saying it's only the 2nd volume, I feel like I haven't really gotten to the thick of the plot and things like that. So this is a book I'm planning to sit down and read in one day. Number 4, read about a character that is very different from you. And for this, I'm going to be going with The Sign of 4 by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now, I'm hoping to get, like I said, I'm hoping to get all these books read. I don't know, but I do think that Sherlock Holmes is very, very, very different than I am. He's a man. That's different. He's British. That's different. Different time era. He's a lot more observant than I am. I'd love to think I'm as smart as he is and observant as he is, but I don't think I am. At number 5, read a book completely outdoors. And for this one, I'm going to go with Miss Marvel, No Normal by Wilson Alfonia. I think I'm saying that right. Now, I saw this one on Read a Book's channel. I can link her below too. Love her channel, love her taste in books, love pretty much everything about her. And she read this during, I think, a graphic novel, like readathon thing, and loved it. She also read a Wonder Woman one, but I couldn't get it from my library. They don't have it, which is silly, but the library had this one. So I got this one from the library, and it is a graphic novel. So I mean, it's small, it's short, but I will be able to read it outside. I picked a shorter book to read outside because it's like 100 degrees outside, and I'm not much of an outdoor girl. I'm more of an indoor girl. If I'm outdoors, I'd rather be like sweating and working and doing something. But you know, when I'm clean, I just want to be clean. So I picked a really short book, and the chances of me sitting in the evening when it's not terrible reading this are really, really, really good. Number 6 is a book you bought because of the cover, and for this I'm going to go with Geekerella by Ashley Poston. I loved this cover, which is one of the reasons I wanted to buy it, and then I think I might have heard a few reviews, but I loved this, and then when you take the jacket off, it's, like, the inside's pretty, cute little pink stuff. The outside is blue, and it kind of has that Star Trek-ish symbol there. Like, the whole thing is just beautiful, and I think if you are a true book nerd, you probably have bought many a book because it is beautiful. Let's be honest with ourselves, people. And the 7th challenge is to read 7 books. So, as you see, I've chosen 2 books that are very small, a graphic novel and a manga, and then the Sherlock Holmes book is really not that big. It's maybe 150 pages. It's pretty small as well. So I really have it on the other 2 books. But because I really want to complete all the challenges, for my 7th book, I chose Stories Volume 3 of Dorothy Must Die novellas. This is 3 novellas in here. And they are The Order of the Wicked, Dark Side of the Rainbow, and The Queen of Oz. And my goal, honestly, is to read at least one of these with the readathon. If for some reason, like the Sherlock Holmes book, I'm not going to be able to get to it for the character that's different from you, I will go with one of these, because these are all characters very different from me as well, and I will just read one of these. They're about 100-page novellas. I know some of you guys might think I'm slacking, but I really just want to complete it and make sure I meet all the challenges as well. Also, since I want to do the video challenges, I think that I need to be real with myself. Now, lastly, I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips about things that I'm going to do to keep myself on point. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to limit the amount of time I'm watching TV. specifically like Netflix and Hulu, and unfortunately YouTube. I'm going to limit myself to 30 minutes of that each day, and that's not very much, but it's probably enough for me to catch a few YouTube videos, which is probably my choice of watching material, and then hopefully get my nose back in my book. I'm also going to limit the time that I spend on my cell phone. Sometimes before I go to bed, I can spend 30 minutes just scrolling through things on my cell phone, and I'm not going to do that this week. I am going to make sure that I would rather read a book before I go to bed, like my games and stuff like that. I'm just going to take a break from them for the week and try to have as little screen time as possible, because I really want to focus in on this Booktube-a-thon. And if I do the Bibliothon on top of the Booktube-a-thon, I really am not going to have time for anything else. If I do decide to do the Bibliothon and some of these change, I will try to get a new video posted letting you know what has changed, because I know that some of you guys are interested in that. And if you're not able to do the Booktube-a-thon, go ahead and just pick one of the challenges and fulfill one challenge in those 7 days. Whether it's a cover by a character that's not like you or reading a book outside, just do one of them just to kind of participate with everybody else. Then tell me below what one book you would like to read during that week of the Booktube-a-thon. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. I appreciate the socks off of you. Don't forget to click like if you like, click subscribe if you want to be notified when I have new videos. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye. Whew. Book to read outside. Go upstairs. The let's sit outside girl. Guys! How are you doing, puppies? Come here. Number 6. Hey, go upstairs. Up. Okay, girls, go upstairs. Go up. Number 4, read about a character that is very different from you. Up. You can't go fight upstairs. Like, that's not a thing.